Right. So, it's been a while. I have really poor time management skills, but welcome to my dumpster fire corner of the internet. I'm Mira, the Irrational Mirror. And we are here today for a sketchbook tour. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm like lightly tired. I tried to do this with like a bigger sketchbook and I realized no. Just no. Just no. So I instead went to the drawing board, and which I mean by that, I mean my bookshelf, and I was like, okay, let's pick something more manageable. So I picked this one. It's from senior year of high school. It doesn't have a start date, and it's probably because this comes with like a little flap, and I probably wrote the start date on the flap and then tore it off at some point. And then I wrote the finish date, and then I could never like backtrack and figure out when the first picture was in here. So yeah, we're just gonna start. Hopefully this isn't gonna be too draining. So, first page. We are starting very strongly with the very clear obsession I have with Bill Cipher. Yep. And then we go to the next page where I drew Mark Pellegro as Lucifer from, Supernatural, because I really loved Supernatural. Then we have both of them together, Lucifer and Bill, because I love both characters almost equally. I love Bill more for various reasons. Here we have Lacey, who is kind of like a Kingdom Hearts character, but this looks so bad. I'm looking at this and it's just like, it looks bad. It probably, like, at the time I was really happy because I don't often draw profiles, but it still looks bad. Here we have Void Mira, the self-insert, who is shipped with Bill. That wasn't oftenly drawn. I can't speak. Here we have Vanitas, my Vanitas, not the Kingdom Hearts one. He was actually made that year. Well, technically in like 2016. He was made during theater tech class. I think I've said that before. Have I said that before? I'm not sure. On the next page, we have some Bipper, where it transitions from super sketchy to starting to line art. And I think at one point I considered like coloring the top of him, and then I didn't, because that's too much effort. The next page is something that happens throughout this book where I tried to completely black out the background as I drew a winged character. These wings are horrible and unrealistic, but I value the effort I was trying to put into here. Here we have some more Void. I'm going to be stumbling over words this entire time. Void Mira. Here we have some human Bill idea. I kind of like the idea that like the eye is blue instead of like just outlined black, because his flames are blue. This is kind of like a self-portrait in like the vague stylization of Adventure Time. Here we have me thinking of making it into like drawing all of the actors of Supernatural. So we have Jared, who is Sam. Then we have the thing I drew for Christmas that year, which makes it very evident that I started this in 2016, so the beginning of the school year, or somewhat towards the beginning of the school year, but some Spidey Pool. I know for a fact this is Lucy in one of her earlier designs. Not even her earliest, but earlier. Not her recent one. Here we have some older Mabel, an attempt at it. It looks bad. The hair looks horrible. Everything looks horrible. I really sucked it at foreshortening. Here we have some more Vanitas in his early hairstyle. It looks so shaggy and awkward. I'm gonna actually, to be fair, this whole this whole picture looks kind of awkward. But I mean, I was trying. Here we have again with when I said this was like a trend that happened. Another of the winged girl on a black background. And the next page is Vanitas's grave, which I have a bigger version of it, which I used in theater tech class because that's how I came up with Vanitas as a character. We had to design tombstones. This I do believe is after we did it and probably when we were starting to work on it, and I decided to draw it in here to preserve what I was envisioning just in case I lost the picture, which is smart. Here we have Void Mira in a kind of a casual outfit. And then on the next page, we have me trying to draw an interpretation of younger Sirius, because he is one of my favorite characters from Harry Potter. And then we have some Hijack, which is Hiccup and Jack. And I do believe this was kind of going into the if Hiccup was a dragon hybrid or if he and Toothless fused. And that was just me like spitballing out the idea, but also making it ship art. Some more of that angel. Another trend that happens on this page is I specifically don't draw clothes. I think it's purely for like the idea of what the silhouette will look like, but yeah. Here, instead of drawing another of the supernatural actors, I decided I was going to try and draw Tennant, David Tennant, and I was going so strong, but that's too much chin for him, so it looks wrong, and I'm only like kind of pretty upset. Here we have me chopping off all of the hair of one of my C's. Because originally she has supposed to have like really, really long hair. But, you know, that's just me taking it all off because I needed to get comfortable drawing short hair. This was a birthday present drawing for a friend of my OC Grimm. Yep, this is where regrets start setting in, that people get to see some of the things I didn't post on the internet before. So some Mira and Bill stuff. It's so weird, like, because that's her name, because it's a self-insert, but it's also my name. I'm just gonna call her Void to like to maintain the difference. This is a drawing of a friend's OC. This is Zypher. I can't remember if I did this because I wanted to or because of like a trade or something. Probably because I wanted to. Here we have a drip. I sound so monotonous. Oh my god. It's not even the right word. I'm having dumb brain. That's what I'm having. Okay. Liven this shit up. This character is a part of that comic I'm working on. His name is Nick. Well, it's his nickname. He's supposed to have like a huge sleeve of tattoos, hence why his arm is blank. I just never ever like got in the mind space to actually finish and draw the tattoos. I also hadn't even designed them yet. This is Cass. He is a character in my senior year project, which was drawing a comic. The comic went to like, I think I got to like the second chapter before I kind of gave up. And by gave up, I mean I started procrastinating heavily because it was a school project. Some more of that angel girl this time with some weaponry. Here we have, it's Tom Lucitor. Totally. Yeah. This was an attempt at making a gem Sona. that gem, where my gem placement is, never stays the same. It's been on the chest, on my stomach, on my side, on my thigh. Now it's on like my wrist because I have like a mark on my wrist. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? It's like right there. Yeah, right there. I have like a mark on my wrist. I think I've always had it. I don't know what it is. So that's where I put my gem this time. But yeah, right here. We have some of that good old pony nonsense. Some pony OCs I made for funsies. Jesus, my throat is dry. This is gonna sound so interesting in audio. We have Peridot, and then we have one of the early passes of before Jordan became a thing. Like this is pre-Jordan, and she was also called Amy, and she was the redesign of an old, what's my brain trying to think of, old Adventure Time OC that I made new, gave her a cool scarf, named Amy. Yep. Some more Steven Universe OCs, some more Peridot. I think it's supposed to be human parrot. No, it's not. Okay. Is it human Peridot? This is supposed to an attempt at a Draconeck with OC. And then Amethyst with like a brush tip pen, I think. Edgy Lady. We're just gonna say that's what that is. Then we have Amy again. With like the exactly 3 color palette. Of red, black, and white, and there's some gray in there too, but I think that was purely just to try and break up. I don't know. Some more of that winged lady. I'm about to call her Angel Girl. Again with the gem Sona, changing the location of where the gem is. Drawing Amy with Finn, and them like kind of mimicking each other. So, like, he has his hair up in pigtails, and she's just wearing his hat. Very cute. Some more Vanitas, because he was my baby. He was a brand new baby. I drew him a lot. This was supposed to be, like, Amy with her hair down for, like, sleep, because it would hurt like hell to sleep with your pigtails in. Here we have some Ice Finn. The Ice Prince Finn. A bust of Grimm. We have that character whose hair I chopped off with her hair long and colored. Then we have, these are the 4 gods of the comic I was making in high school that I like failed at finishing. Here's one of the Steven Universe OCs. And this is the other one. This is a Peridot OC. Look how cute she is. Here we have the preliminary design for a like vinyl t-shirt print thing that we had to do for my printmaking class. Photo and print class. This is actually on a shirt. It actually says Morbid Cookie. This is a redraw of one of the scene from Steven Universe, the Shorty Squad episode. Me trying to draw Nico D'Angelo, because he is baby. This is a redrawing of a concept idea thing for a Gravity Falls character who was like a Cupid. Here we have lovely, super original, cool idea Homestick OC. This has been like refined a lot and is now like kind of a D&D character design. But that's what she was before. More of that winged lady. Some Grimmy boy. Yuri on Ice shirt. Here's some more Grimmy boy. This is this is a tattoo he has for his girlfriend. Some more Void. older maple pines. Wow, I really don't like how the color breakup is. That looks bad. Here is a design idea I had for something I was going to etch into a linoleum block for a print in that printmaking class, but the teacher says I wasn't allowed to do any more anime shit. I think he said specifically like Pokemon shit, and I got so angry, and because I got so angry, I did something stupid out of spite. Because, like, screw you telling me not to do something, and it wasn't allowed to be in the school art show. Because it totally was a sigil of Lucifer. Here's me drawing my own original take on what a human Lucifer would look like. I gave him the curly, longy hairs. Drawing Valdez, one of my OCs, with these two characters from a comic from someone I follow in DeviantArt. But I thought it would be funny. Drawing, once again, of that winged lady. Her terrible wings. Void cuddling the Bill Cipher plushie. This is a drawing of Delilah, another character in the comic I'm working on now, but one of her earlier designs. And this is important. Because I have some other pages of it. This is a precursor to Mason, one of my characters now. But like, you could like there's like actual like pre stops to that, which is all of this. And this was almost a giant painting. Like the year prior, the year prior. So yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that eventually, just talking about the origin of Mason. So that's the end of this sketchbook. I'm like unreasonably tired, and I'm kind of perked up now. So we're just gonna call this the end. 17 minutes. No one's ever gonna get back. So do the links, do the YouTube things, do whatever. I'm gonna go. Yep. Bye-bye.